What up, guys? I've been a little bit... wait, what is this? A new back. Void back builder, okay. It's same old with new graphics. So, I was a little bit AFK last couple days, been fishing. Had some visitors. Not that I missed anything, but I wasn't like tryharding Classic Arena today. I'm a little bit down, kind of 60 points down. I just changed my defense. I wasn't... I hit my actual defense. I don't know if I should run Brockney defense or Harvest Jack defense. I feel like it depends on the team. But Harvest Jack defense will get hit more than Brockney. And maybe it's actually better to run Harvest Jack. I'm not sure. There is some teams that Harvest Jack defense beats and some teams that Brockney beats and the other one doesn't. I'm not really sure which one is actually better. But I guess I have to I have to grind a little bit. I'm also kind of expecting that there might be some bloopers on this platinum reset because I obviously have the lockout, which is something that I should think about using. I think that the main team for me is definitely going to be Mavara, Predator, Donny and the lockout. But maybe when I get Fabian and not with Talena, but this is probably what I should run. My Fabian is also going to be faster than Talena, so it's a big deal obviously with these comps. Like if I run it against this team, surely I'm not going to outspeed his Arbiter and Fabian with my Talena. Maybe it's possible. Might be just better to run Brockney against teams like this. Oh, I actually went first. Okay, I guess if I go first, then it's gonna be like a stomp, basically. I'm just gonna spam double lockout, I guess. Okay, never mind. He can interfere a little bit with Empress. But basically, some battles might be quite quick if I go first. Am I happy with Talena? I am, but I didn't have the highest expectations of her. Like, you know, I wasn't expecting her to do the role of Fabian. She's a little bit different. Fabian is definitely better lockout. But it's definitely good to have a lockout. We were talking about it a lot in my Discord. SQD, I don't know if you saw it, but like last couple days, a lot of people are thinking about just running Talena in like deflection, poison damage build, and maybe running her, or like, well, that was my idea, but maybe running her with another like actual full-time lockout like Fabian, and she's actually like a Gizmark style deflection user that can clear out the total card stacks and maybe do some damage with poisons if you go with the Arachne Elixir, potentially. All this to still not use Marius. Well, I have something interesting for you. I am planning to use Marius today on Live Arena. I don't know about Classic Arena because I could probably run Marius in some teams instead of Donny. Well, against teams that I know that I go first, I guess I could do that. But I'm not expecting there to be a lot of teams like that at the end. Let's do a new setup. I guess we could run something like this. This will be like super squishy and risky though. If you go first, I guess this could be kind of fast offense team. This is more the type of team that other people run. Would I pick Talena over Warlord? Yeah, but Warlord lockout is still better. But Talena does have like turn meter boost and Boss trip, so there is a little bit different utility. But honestly, I don't think running Talena in like a double lockout team would be a bad idea. But I think we have the new fusion coming up next week. I already forgot what's her name. The bomb fusion, that's coming up, so I'm probably gonna get my Fabian pretty soon at this point. Okay, fuck. This battle I think I'm gonna lose. Full auto. It could be good if I could run like a Mario's auto offense team on reset. I would definitely have faster battles than I normally do. Last week it didn't turn out too well. Hagiba, yeah, it's a funny name. It definitely sounds like some kind of spell. It sounds like a witch name or some kind of actual spell. I'm gonna Hagiba you. People were saying that Hagiba is actually bugged and better than you would think because she can deal with total guard stacks. I didn't look into it yet. I haven't tried her on test server because I was all week and busy fishing, but they did open the test server just like on Friday. So I'll do it tomorrow. I'll test her. Okay, one more. Also, now I have a new issue. How do you guys, those who have a lockout, how do you deal with Glycea? Now that I've been picking Talena, sometimes they pick Glycea and Grixia, or at least one of them. That's a new issue to deal with that I never faced that problem before. Yeah, this is probably gonna be my main offense team today, but maybe not against this guy. Yeah, I can show my Mavara build. She hasn't gotten any upgrades recently, but her gear is decent. The issue is that I don't have 6-star blessing. Obviously that would add like 15 speed and 75 accuracy, which would be kind of a big deal when she's already kind of fast. I mean, I do have a pretty good banner. It's 5-star banner, but wait until you see what banner I got on Mavara. But basically she's 9-piece Mercurial in Hallowed Hilt, and she's like medium resistance, maybe like 650, and then full speed. That's basically her build. Pretty good. Well, actually, I mean, the weapon is good, triple roll, nothing crazy. Well, which piece was the good? I think the shield is the good one. Helmet, not really that great. Shield though, basically like a pseudo penta shield. It's not very tanky, but we have a double roll on resistance and triple roll on speed. That's good. But basically that was the build. I'm ever running the resistance chest and not health one, but this one, honestly, I could run either one. I think resistance or health chest both are viable. I would more care about the speed. I would want one with a lot more speed than that. And I want to get the one Penta speed banner, but only 5-star. I want to get the one mythic relic for Mavara. I haven't seen it too often. I don't think it's a really common relic, Chrysalid of Rebirth, and the people that have her are probably not gonna put it on Mavara. But Mavara has a 3-turn revive, and this is a speed mainsted relic. If you have it at max rank, you get an extra turn when you revive on somebody. This is super OP on her. She's gonna be spamming that lockout, not lockout, the revive all the time. And don't forget that when she does a revive, she will put 2-turn unkillable on her. And, you know, it's 3-turn cooldown, and if you get an extra turn whenever you use it, it's kind of has a very high uptime. Anyway, let's get into the battles. I'm also a little bit slacking this week on live arena. Ah, fuck, it's lagging. I don't know how far off I am top 500. I'm not worried about getting top 500. I probably still am not planning to go top 100 this season. I think I will go for it next season. When I get Fabian, I think I'm not gonna get Fabian in this season, or I'll get it with like 1 or 2 days left at best. Okay, I'm like 100 points below top 500. Not too much. It's gonna be kind of annoying season anyway, so I'm not feeling super strong. It's been annoying lately, like fighting all the Solanars and Bayeks and Decteons. Those are so annoying to deal with. And then there is all of the old existing OP champions. I feel like I'm weaker this season than I was on the last one. I got Raya from my Prism shard, but it's kind of awkward because my account is still early game. I don't know what to really do with her. Well, I don't know. People seemed pretty happy with her for PvP. I haven't seen... Well, actually, I think I saw like one... I think I saw it one time in Classic Arena. I don't think I've seen her once in Live Arena, so I don't have a strong opinion. I think she's not really like progression champion, and I'm not convinced that she's that S tier for PvP either. I don't really have a strong opinion about that champion yet. My main account had 68 voids, not single legendary. In my free-to-play account I had 14 and got Odin, Raglin and Grisk. That's pretty good. Raglin is also quite good after the buff. I know that the top accounts are not spamming Raglin that much, but it is still one of the better revivers after the buff. Obviously Theodosia and Galather are hard to compete with, and Mavara is kind of good now too. Grisk is a PvE champion. Not as meta, but still top tier. And as you guys know, Odin is one of my most hated champions in Arena. So that's pretty good pulls from 3 shards. Okay, what should I do? I wouldn't mind getting Odin. I need to get Odin. I hate Odin so much, and everybody tells me that Odin is way worse than I think it is. I need to get Odin. I will show everybody. I guess I'll just go with Donatello. What's up, Leadfoot? Shinny with fast lockout and Marius, yeah, it's a little bit unusual strategy for my account. Obviously I'm gonna do it when I can. People have been ragging me so much about not using Marius. Obviously the plan is to use Marius when it makes sense. Reprad, somebody just asked Raya. I don't really have opinion about Raya just yet. I'm not convinced that she's super OP. I've seen some people hyping her up a lot, but I haven't seen anybody use her in Live Arena, so I don't know yet. To me, at first glance, it didn't seem that crazy. but other people seem to be much more impressed. I will say, like, not that Arn is bad, but couple recent examples that when Arn was released and when Sabrail was released. Oh fuck. Should I have gone with I wish I could pick support now and go lockout instead of Donatello and just ban the Grixia. I think I go Rotos and what? And I can't kill this team with Rotos. I guess we'll have to go for it. What was I saying? Yeah, when Arn was released, people thought that he was gonna be the best champion in the game. He's not. He's good, but he's not like dominating the meta and not that popular. And people said the exact same thing about Sabrail as they did about Arn. But Sabrail actually ended up being like one of the best champions in the game, arguably the best one. So, you know, I like to see how it turns out after a bit, because I feel like there was the same kind of hype for both Arn and Sabrail, but Sabrail met the hype and Arn didn't. Arn is not that common. I know that they're both new champions, but I see Sabrail like all the time, and I don't see Arn very often at all. I don't think he's bad. I mean, he's definitely you know, viable and much above average, but I don't think it is as good as, like, you know, the most top tier meta nukers like Sabrail. Sabrail is like you know, Solanar type of champion, ban or lose pretty much. Okay, I think we're gonna start out this session with loss. I don't like my draft at all. I wish I didn't pick Donatello, and I would have said support as last pick. I would have banned the Grixia and not used Rotos in this battle. Yeah, I think definitely Sabrail and Solanar are, you know, whatever you want to say, top 5 or top 2 or whichever. Definitely so, they're both OP, they're both really annoying and kind of impossible to almost deal with. Even if you can deal with them, they're so good that you're still at disadvantage, even if you're actually trying to counter them. And you need very specific things to try to do it. And I don't know, is there even any counter for Sabrail? If she goes first, then it's over. This is gonna be a long battle. He has double revive, and Rotos can't deal with either one of them. The block damage doesn't matter. We can kill the nukers. Wait, why did he go to the second form on Theodosia? That's really good for me. Okay, I'll take it. I think he should have just stayed on the first form on both of them, and that would have been really annoying. Sabrail's second form is basically Death Dealer equipped. Okay, fuck me. I got destroyed. And equipped. Ignores Poison Cloud, no weak hits, any skills are on cooldown. Yeah, Sabrail counters like Solanar, Mercurial, like anything in the game. Sabrail counters everything basically. So Bayek, Solanar, Mercurial. What more can you counter on one champion? What are you implying, KW? Are we going political, or what are you noticing? I don't think you meant it in that way, but I linked a video recently about Goku noticing. I don't think you are making the same reference. Oh, Pelops in the Sabrile. Yeah, I guess it could work. Why not? Okay, fuck. Speaking of Solonar, it's only level 84. Surely we can do this. Talena. I have to pick Talena now that I got it. Talena and... I don't have any Nuker that is really good against it. All of them kind of suck. Should I just go Marius? Talena and Marius against this. Okay, he went with Arbiter. Okay, I'm just gonna ban Solonar. None of his other champions are that scary except Solonar. Well, Mary is kind of, but we'll have to deal with that. Also, on last video I kept using Talena Aura just because she's new and I wasn't thinking, but obviously I need to get used to that. Even though she's the kind of speed champion in my mind, Maura has way better aura. We need to use it. I'm not used to having multiple speed auras. On my old picks I usually just have one speed aura and I don't have to think about it. Or often if they ban it, I don't have any speed aura at all. Sabra looks bad as countering everything, but I haven't seen one hit hard yet. Well, people are going full speed on Sabral multiple times already. I've seen the enemy Sabral be faster than my Talena, meaning that they're running like 440 speed Sabrals. But she takes like trillion turns in one turn, and she gets rid of total card stacks. So she can kind of kill people. Even if you don't build her for damage at all, she still does do it. Okay, Marius OP. Was it that easy? Yeah, I guess this is how it feels to be a Marius user. Running a speed team and lockout. Yeah, Chronophage Yumeko is very meta. That's why I said it on... I'm pretty sure I was talking about it on the Talena video. I was going through different lockouts. That Yumeko kind of went out of favor for a bit, but she's actually one of the most meta lockouts. The reason why many people might not be that familiar with it, because Yumeko gets more use in Platinum Arena than Live Arena, and she's specifically used in Chronophage against other lockout teams in like either Live Arena or Classic. But you might not, if you don't pick a lockout and you only play Live Arena, you might never see her, but she's actually quite popular at the top ranks. I guess I go Donnie and... Wait, I didn't first pick Predator. I'm an idiot. Okay. At least this guy didn't have it. Okay, double lockout. Well, triple lockout if we count Carnage. I'm not confident that my Talena would be faster than this guy, but I'm a little bit tempted. Should I try just go Talena and Marius against him again? What do you guys will think this? Do you think this will work? Wait, can I poll it quickly? I'm not used to the poll. I never pick teams like this. I'm not used to running like speed races against other people and picking speed team versus speed team. I only pick co-second team against everything, and it's very rarely speed team against super slow team. Let's see what happens here. This is kind of uncharted territory. My Talena is decent speed, but not that fast. She's like 430. Oh fuck. He even has Nail, which we have to ban, obviously. I'm 430. He has Carnage Aura, though I do have Mavor Aura, which is almost as good. I would be surprised if I'm faster than this guy. He has better Aura, and he gets plus 15 speed from Blessing. I don't even have 10 speed from Faction Guardians for Talena. Or, I actually don't have it for Mavor either. Okay, fuck. I guess it makes sense. Now we're now we're super locked out. And we got Enfeeble placed on me. If Empress goes now before I can cut in with power, it's already over. Wait, did I just pick more than not Talena? Fuck. They look so similar. I didn't notice it at all. I just look at the fuck. They have the same kind of vibe around them. God damn it. She even has the halo. Okay, it's over. She even has the halo around her that I had on my thumbnail Talent. Okay, fuck. I trolled. Not the first time. I was fishing all day. I'm a little bit tired. I just came home like 30 minutes before this and quickly ate something and took a shower. But I'm a little bit tired, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Donnie is my nuker. 17k on paper. I don't think I have a chance to go for a revive anymore. Okay, we give up. Maybe it could. Maybe I actually could have won it if I had Talena. Donnie didn't get locked out, so there is that. I got lockout gemstone recently that gives. Let me show it in this battle. I should maybe make a video about that topic, but I'm not running my Donnie in what do you call it, in Volcardiac Heart anymore. I went to the Oculus Custodian. I'll show it to you in a second. But the reason I went for that is because I got one of those gemstones that give 40 resistance against lockout, and there's not a slot on that on Volcardiac Heart. But there is on Oculus, and Oculus also gives you 9 speed as the second stat on it, even though the effect on the item is kind of not relevant on a resistance build. But I went for that just for the stats. I think there was one other... which one? I think Stars of Genang you can put that gemstone in. And also have resistance main stats, but probably, you know, Stars of Genang is pretty hard to get. And people probably don't want to put it on their Donnie. Okay, he's running Talena and no Fabian. For sure I'm gonna resist that with my Donnie. Also, how did he get 4-star soul on Talena? That means that he didn't do the event, but I guess he pulled it from souls. He couldn't buy it with the tokens in this short amount of time. I'm retooling my Sabral to be tanky DPS. Why tanky? Isn't full speed the only build you wanna do on Sabral? You don't even build Sabral, it's kind of like Karnis. Just run it like full speed and run like crit rate gloves or something like that. Just to get as much speed as possible, and the damage is like very secondary. Gallows? Wait, I think I have my Leonardo geared. I should run Leonardo against this guy, even with the Hilvi. We can totally do it, I think. Actually, let me ban the Hilvi. He has shields and lockout, but for sure my Donny is gonna resist. Oh fuck. He banned it, but if he bans Donny, then I think we probably should survive. Even if we don't like kill him instantly. I am fighting a level 84, so there is that. By the way, speaking of fishing, I'll show you in a second. Too much yapping. Well, it is what it is. There's still a lot of time to kill before the reset, so it's not that serious. If anyone has any questions or wants to talk about other stuff, I'm not really in a rush to push rating in live arena this season, to be honest. Oh yeah, fuck, I have to hit the Pelops. Should I go to the second form? Nah. I could maybe kill Mary. Did the heat hit Finland too? Not really. It's been like super, like the last couple of weeks, like let's say the last 3 weeks, it's been pretty windy and not like all the time raining, but there has been some big rains. Today, there was like, I don't know what you say it in English, there was like, mostly it wasn't raining, but when it was raining really hard. Like downpours, is that what you call them? But it's been very windy, so, and not sunny either. So no, it hasn't been that warm. We had some warm days, but not like in row. We haven't had like a week of like full summer. It's not like UK or the other ones. I saw it in news too that people had issues with this, but it hasn't hit us. Oh wait, fuck, what build was I supposed to... I was supposed to look at some build. Well, I'm not planning to run like speed teams all the time, Defile, obviously. I need to learn to pick and choose the right battles to go for it, but I need to just test the others first to get used to it. Obviously, I haven't had a lockout, so I haven't been running a lot of speed teams, so I need to have like, not like a speed main, but like have a possibility to go a speed team, because sometimes some good accounts, they might run a go second team against me just to, you know, use some mechanics and not go with that, and maybe I can surprise people. Right now my picks are pretty stale and same. Well, recently I've had a few new picks, but generally my picks are very not changing very often, and I'm very predictable, easy to counter. So having like a speed team angle is gonna be important. Like against this team, Galter might be in resistance, but I don't see why I couldn't run a lockout against him. I think I just go Empress in this battle. I totally could potentially pick lockout as the last one. What's up, Metro? How much speed and resistance do you run on Donny? I think it's about 1000 something resistance and like 303. Wait, why am I picking Donny? 319 speed, something like that. I could go Donny, or I could beat Talena and ban Grixia. I honestly don't know which one would be better. But let's go with the Talena just to test it out. I do have like a really good, very refined build on Donny, so that does help me as well. Can I just find my Donny build on the optimizer? I'll show the build after this battle. My Donny is generally maybe a little bit slower than other people's, but significantly tankier, because I'm not going for like well, other people generally run chronofates on their Donny anyway, and they go like full speed. My Donny is actual resistance and tanky, but not super fast. He's not gonna be the first one to move in a battle. Oh fuck, I should have maybe opened with the 8-3. Well, never mind. Maybe it doesn't matter. My Talena would be faster than your Talena, to be fair, if we're having like a speed measuring contest. But my Fabian, I happen to have both Faction Guardians and better accessories on Fabian, so he will be faster. He will be even faster than this. When I get 6-star Blessing, I will have more than 470 speed on my Fabian. Could I actually kill... Nah, just go AoE. I probably could block revive Marius if I did A1. Maybe. Fuck, it almost died to the poisons and necrosis. I think we're kind of good. He's on defensive on this battle at this point, even though he's running like double lockout. He doesn't have that much CC. And now I'm kind of running a speed team, maybe. And I still have the immunity. Ah. How did the second hit do so little damage? Only 23k. I was expecting to easily kill the Duchess. Okay, maybe I'm not safe yet. Actually, maybe I'm good. I take it back. I got the cooldowns. I lost some health with the life harvest. But I think we're good. Surely the next AoE is gonna kill everybody except Galater. Fuck. Carnage got frostbitten by the 2-piece frostbite set on my Brockney. Let's go. That was maybe comeback for me in this battle. Galater is so annoying. Go for strategies more than just getting one lockout. Sure, but I feel like you literally can't do that strategy without a lockout though. Like you literally have to have a lockout to be able to go for those. Can I make Nugars fast? Yeah. Does it matter if they go first with like a 500 speed Grixia and then they also have, you know, a second lockout? I don't know, the life harvest is not looking too good for my Brockney. I need to start going for block revives instead of A2. If I want to have a chance at winning this and I can weak hit on the Garnets. Marius is kind of getting... fuck. Should I switch the form? No. Talena is gonna die if I do it. The Marius is getting cucked by my Empress, but I'm not able to really... He's always getting the revives on time or Empress dies and I can't go for the block revive. Surely I can block revive now if I can just get a turn on Empress. Oh? Fuck. Only 10k damage. Barely survived it. Okay, Carnage doesn't have AoE. Are we good? Fuck. I wanna go for the AoE so bad. I guess we have to go A1 on Marius. I'm not gonna do double hit and I could weak hit on Carnage, so I'm gonna try to play it safe. I'm really low health though. Okay, never mind. My Talena is so squishy. She's running like crit damage, gloves and everything else. She's getting one tap by like anything. if they get to hit her. Fuck. Brockney almost killed Carnage. My Brockney is doing more damage than... Oh wait, can I even do the A2? Is it gonna kill Carnage now? Oh yeah, it is. My Brockney is doing more damage than Empress. Fuck, should I have like done A1 on on the Galater? But it gave me turn meter boost. How's the season going for you? I'm not really tryharding on this season. I'm waiting for the Fabian. It's going okay. I think I'm like... Was it 69% win rate right now? I haven't been playing that much. I've been kind of chilling and just waiting for Fabian for the next next season. Oh, come on. Are we still gonna lose this battle? And I've been doing a lot of like summer things, you know. There has been a lot of fishing and visitors and these kind of things. I haven't been sweating too much in this live arena season. My aim burst damage is just so low at this point because, well, A2 damage is okay, but the A1 is really ass. He doesn't have lethal, and we have 60% of our health destroyed, so there's like no damage at all. 2k damage on the A1. Could you show Brockney masteries quickly? Yeah, I can after this battle, but this hasn't been a quick battle. I'm trying to think, is there anything weird about Brockney masteries? Not really. The one thing is though that depends what blessing you're running. Like, since he can polymorph targets, even if they have Mercurial, because of his passive, polymorph is viable, but I would I do have polymorph on my Brockney, even though it's not 6-star. I would run polymorph if you have 6-star, and if you have 6-star blessing and polymorph, I would run fearsome present 6-star mastery, which I'm not running. I think I'm just running the giant elixir one, or whatever it's called, the one that gives health. Yeah, elixir of life, pretty basic masteries. I don't think there's anything super special here. You're running the masteries that work with shields, and obviously the one that extends buffs, and then going for like turn meter and personal utility with the heals and debuff removal. Nothing too crazy. Wait, is my camera blocking it or not? Okay, it's not. Good. Okay, let me show you one more thing. Give me a sec. I'll flex a little bit. I can't, you know, never lucky with the shard pulse. I can't flex with my shard pulse. I'll show my real life shard pulse today. Okay, I think you can kind of see me on camera. I'm standing up, so you can't see my face fully, but you can hear me, surely. Oh fuck, my green screen is kind of messing up with it a bit. Here's a Chander we got today. We got, well, we got many Chanders, but there's like a legal limit for them, so the other ones were too small. We got one good size yesterday too, and then we got this. Where is it? It's too big. I can't take it from the basket. I also got a bike. There's my real life shard pulling today. A bike and a Xander. I also got other stuff, but they were too small. Oh fuck, I got some slime on my... Fuck me. I got some slime on my, my chair. The bikes are super slimy. Give me a sec. Okay, good enough. Back to raid. I had to show those people. People were asking me where are the fish pictures. Yeah, I'm running Embrus in 9-piece Mercurial. He has ignore defense on the A2, so it can still hit pretty hard on it. And in the current meta, like I was just talking about, that you kind of want to have an option to go for lockout or like speed team, even if you're not that fast. You definitely need to have options, that you need to have champions that can run, like you need to have nukers both in Mercurial and not in Mercurial. So the ones that I'd want to get in Mercurial would be Carnage and Westeel, but I can't get either one of those two in yet because I don't have accessories, so I have to go with Embrus and Gallows. It is what it is. Gallows and Marius obviously are same faction, but I don't have accuracy banner and I don't have 5-star blessing on Carnage, and it's just way too low accuracy. So actually I do have Carnage in Mercurial right now, but he's like 280 accuracy. It's not good enough. Okay, plus for Grixia, not super tanky team. I think again this would be like an Embrus battle. Yeah, I did get fish. We got a bunch of fish. I kind of lost count on them, but yeah, I did get a bunch. I got 2. Wait, was the Chandra also mine? I got 2 bikes that we kept yesterday, and I think 1 Chandra as well. And I got several Chandras today. I forget how many, but they were all below the legal limit. Maybe I could have gone Talena in this battle. Pick Talena and ban the Grixia. I probably should have done that. Over Donny, I think he might have even banned the lockout. That might have been a mistake. Oh, what's up, Fi? Yeah, the bikes are like super slimy. So they will squeeze, they will do that. And also, I got a little bit bike slime on my chair. I tried to get it off, but it isn't that easy. I need to fix it later. There is no... I don't know if that's like a joke, but there is no catfish in Finland, not like natural ones, and I don't think there's even like ones that they put out. I don't think catfish is like able to survive in our climate. I know that there are some like foreign species that work very weirdly. Like in Finland, there is some carp in lakes, and there is like some pretty big carp. But the funny thing is that literally every single carp that you will find in the Finnish lakes, they have been placed there because the carps are not able to breed in Finland. Well, they can breed, but the offspring doesn't survive the winter, and there's like no new carp. There is carp in the waters, but all of those have been placed there, and they were like not babies when they were placed, so a lot of species can't survive out here. Okay, fuck. We were so close soloing him with Predator, but Carnage got us. Honestly, that was like Predator 1 versus 4, pretty much. Just got unlucky against the Carnage. What am I doing with the fish? Well, obviously gonna eat them. I'm gonna, well, if you mean like specifically how am I gonna eat them, those two I'm gonna fillet. I think some of the yesterday's catch were gonna smoke, but those two I'm just gonna fillet and fry on the pan. Gonna do it after the stream, obviously. Well, to be fair, I came home just before this, and I wanted to show the fish on the stream, so. Haven't seen too many bayeks in a while. I don't know why people stop using bayeks. Is it just that too many people have like champions that can guaranteed crit like Sabrile? But I feel like I'm seeing less and less bayek, but it's still kind of hard for me to deal with. I don't even know what that means. What means pick me energy? Like, isn't that like some kind of dating term? I don't even know what that means. You need to elaborate it. I'm pretty sure it's some kind of offhanded compliment or insult, but I literally don't even know what that means. Okay, he picked Bayek and then he picked the Bayek counter himself, so that I can't pick it. Well, obviously I'm gonna go with Rotos and maybe just lockout. Brockney is good against this. I think we just go like this, and maybe if he picks a lockout, maybe I'll even ban the lockout instead of Bayek. Maybe. What's up, Blissy? Okay, Donny. I guess the options are to ban Bayek or Donny. Kind of tempted to ban the Donny. Well, to be fair, I don't have that high accuracy on her. I mean, there's no way he's not gonna, like, he's not gonna ban Rotos. There's no way he's gonna ban Rotos. I almost wanna go Bayek just to see if I have enough accuracy. Maybe I should have banned Hecator. I don't know. There was no way he was gonna ban my Rotos anyway in this battle. So. Oh, weak hit. That's the play I always go for. Now I feel the bitter taste of weak hit lockout. Wait, did I? I think I broke the passive. I think he literally would have died from that hit. I wasn't expecting it to proc it, to be honest. Yeah, my Talena is pretty much full speed. I'll show it after this battle. I could do A2. I think I'm gonna go for block reviving the Donny. Maybe could have killed Marius if I did A2. I need to get the deflection Talena though. I kind of like the idea of it, especially because I'm planning to put all of my best speed gear on Fabian once I get it. The idea of deflection Talena seems very enticing. Ah, fuck. I think it's gonna be down to Predator. Yeah. Okay, it's not looking great. I have to go for A2. We're gonna get one more kill for the passive, even though I know that only Marius can die. Actually, I should have not hit Marius. I should have hit one of the other ones first, because Marius had one stack of total guard, and he would have taken more damage if I didn't target him. That was a misplay. Dodge? If I just dodge... okay, never mind. I need to dodge 2 times in a row, I think, to win. Okay, 1 time. No, well, can I die from the AoE? Probably not. Okay, 1 more dodge and we're good. We need to dodge this. So I get rid of the total card stack. Oh no. Is he really gonna have like full uptime on it? I don't... No, he's not gonna. It will run off. Ah, fuck me. Doesn't look good. Come on, dodge. Dodge? No! If I just dodged that, I definitely would have won it. Fuck. Was so close. Ah, come on. There was like 2 battles where Predator like almost got it, but he didn't. Fuck. How am I doing on Platinum defense? Not getting hit a lot. I think I'm gonna put Jack on this week. What I learned from last week is that nobody hits me if I run Brockney. And I do want to get hit. Because there's a good chance that I'm gonna farm some wins. Wait, where is Jack? Yeah, the time that I got really good result was like 3 weeks ago. I got hit like a crap ton of time. Now, to be fair, I made some harvest check videos after that, so I think people are more aware. But I got hit like way more when I was running Jack in defense. By the way, somebody was asking about Donny build earlier. I forgot about that, or not the build, but the stats specifically. So as I mentioned before, most other people will run Donny on Chronophage, and it will be like really fast, like 400 speed, or how fast they can do with that. I'm expecting that my fights are not gonna be super quick, and I'm like building like quick Donny, and I mean not quick, tanky Donny, and I think he's gonna get locked out multiple times per battle, not once. So I have like actual resist build. We got 994 resist, 319 speed, 104k health, and 3.5k defense. And that's in like, is it 8 piece? 8 piece stone skin. You get a 40 resistance bonus after 6 piece, so it's basically like same as running 2 1 piece 20 resistance sets, but 6 piece stone skin and then whatever is the best combo to get highest resistance. That's the build I'm running. And I switched to Oculus Custodian Relic recently, even though I have 2 Volcardia cards that I'm not running on anybody, which seems very dumb. I haven't figured out how to use them. The reason for this is that I got the Mythic Gemstone, Skill Master, increases the wearer's resistance by 40 when resisting increased cooldown effects. And obviously the only champions that are gonna do debuffs that are not unresistible and are high accuracy would be Lockout, so that's really the only thing that matters. Everything else, for sure, he's gonna resist with 1000 Lockout, with 1000 resistance if it's resistible, except Lockout. So I think it was worth it to go for this relic, even though the effect on it is not good, just for the stats. We also get the 9 speed on the second stat, which Volcardia card doesn't give, But some people might think that it's a weird choice to go with this relic, but I didn't do it for the effect, I did it for the gemstone slot mainly. Like, basically 40 extra resistance and 9 speed compared to the effect of Wall Cardiac Heart. It can be kind of like hard choice, but I really do want my Donny to be able to resist even Grixias, because he does quite often resist enemy Grixias. I feel like vast majority of the time actually. And I want to keep it that way and get even more resistance if possible. People are not really expecting my Donny to be able to resist Grixia lockout, so it's pretty good when he does it. But yeah, I mean, that's basically my train of thought. I will say that most people are running Donny on Chronophage and a lot less tanky, and obviously no resistance, and probably like 100 more speed than my Donny. But yeah. And what's up everybody that just joined on Twitch? I'm wondering if the slime is hard to get off, how can you get rid of it? Well, I was just trying to get rid of it with, what do you call it? Not toilet paper, but the bigger one, household paper. I don't know what you call it in English. Obviously, I need to use like, again, I don't know what you call it. I need to use like an actual cleaning tool for it, and probably some soap. I mean, I got rid of most of it, but not fully. I don't know what supports to run here. I think I just go with Brockney and, I mean, not Brockney, Embrus. But I guess I'll go with Brockney. I don't like picking Angora. Angora feels kind of useless these days. I will maybe just go with, a team that has no reviver. Well, never mind. It would actually be kind of good against both Hecaton and Odin. Maybe I'll actually run Angora. I take it back instantly after I said it. She's not gonna be that tanky though, but let's see. Yeah, we don't need the scales. I don't think anybody does. You can you don't have to get, like, I'm not scaling the fish, I'm only filleting it, so I'm getting rid of the skin and the bones. Obviously, you could just get rid of the bones on one side and then leave the skin on the other side and then like grill it or do something else and not take the skin off. That would be a common option as well. But pike skin specifically, like some other fish might be a little bit slimy too, but like pike has like an actual slime around its skin. It's very, very slimy fish. Wait, can I hit anybody? No. Goddamn Odin. You're walling 40 resistance over heart. Yeah, basically. 40 resistance. Plus 9 speed, but even if it was just 40 resistance, I think I probably would go for it. I might change my mind later, we will see. I don't like my odds on this battle, to be honest. I'm just gonna get cocked by Odin. I don't have buff strip, I don't have nothing, and I'm just getting CC'd, and his team is perma unkillable. Only way I could do this if Predator gets like a perfect time to nuke, but it's not looking that way. Okay, next. Is that a bot battle? How many losses do I have? Yeah, 3 battles. A lot of Hecaton today. I don't know, like Hecaton is really good. I wouldn't put Hecaton on the same level as like, let's say Sabrail and Solanar, but it is one of the meta options. Yeah, good luck, Seamus. Isn't there like 1 hour of time? Am I mistaken about the time? Isn't there like 1 hour left of plat reset? Or is it only 7 minutes? If it's only 7 minutes, then I'm gonna be too late to... Not too late, well, kind of too late. If I'm like on the corner, could definitely do it, but I'm pretty sure there's 1 more hour left. I don't think too many people are doing 1 hour plat pushes in the current meta. Can you ask Parium people to put it in a way to turn off bots? I find it insulting we have to face NPC. Believe me, I have tried. Obviously, I don't have enough power to force any changes. I don't think really any CCs do. But if somebody does, it's people like Noob Raids or Ash. I definitely don't. Actually, in the last week, and including like today and yesterday, I've been trying to get them remove bots, but for different reason. I can show it to you after this battle. Well, it's not gonna be a long one. If you don't know, we were talking about this in the video that I did recently with Rock. But in the current live arena season, like last season, it was like boosting and people were complaining about that, and Parium fixed it. Now the top accounts, if you have high enough lead against other people, you're like half of the enemies, if not more, you're facing are bots. So like the top 2 accounts, the other people at the top to lesser extent, but especially the top 2 accounts, they're mostly fighting bots. I'll show you some pictures. They're not even getting real enemies, and these people obviously already have like wait, I need to do it so that I don't I need to put my Discord on another screen, otherwise I can't see it, but I can't leak the content creator chat. I need to find my own poster. So, okay, here's one example. I have more. I showed multiple pictures of the top 2 accounts on the video with Rock. But here's Lemberg, for instance, and obviously like a clanmate. Not even rank 1 or 2. He's 1700 points, or let's see what's his exact rank right now. He's rank 5. So there's multiple people around his points. He does not have like a massive lead against everybody else, like the top 2 does. And he's just getting bot battles. He's not like... This is not like he has a loss streak and he gets bot battles. He's just getting non-stop bot battles. Bot. Okay. I think even this one. None of them have clan. They're all bots. And... wait, okay, I'll find the other pictures. Where is it? I posted this in content creator chat, I think yesterday. I posted some other pictures earlier this week, and I have been trying to tell them to get rid of the bots, but obviously I don't have any say. They're probably not even gonna read my posts, if I'm gonna be honest, but they're certainly not gonna take my opinion too seriously. Okay, here's another picture. This is the top 2 account, the Depths 4K or whatever it's called. 2.650 points. Top 500 I think is like 900 points as a reference, so it's triple the points of top 500. And look what we got here. They're just farming bots. And you know what's even worse? When this guy or girl, I know that's one of the drivers. Drivers on this account are the main one, I guess, is a girl. When this account fights me, if I lose to him, I will get -9 points. That's how the new point system works. If he or she beats me, if he or she loses to me, they will get -1 points, and they will get +1 for winning. And let's say that somehow I'm able to beat this account, then after that he's just gonna do 3 bot battles in a row, and he's up. So it's literally impossible for these people to lose. Even if they lose, they're gonna just get back up instantly. Like -1 point from losing against me. That's what would happen. It's literally impossible for them to go down in ranks unless Brehm changes the point system again. Damn, my defense is not farming points. But yeah, what do you guys think about that? Did I get something wrong? Is there something even worse that I didn't mention? But honestly, I think they should get rid of bots. That's my opinion. I think we should get the elo system, like Doc was saying, that just like in League of Legends and any other competitive game, when you win or lose, you will have like a hidden rating, and if you keep winning, you will get more points, and then if you lose to some much weaker accounts, you will also lose a lot of points from losses like that, and that only makes sense. If they have like 1500 more points than me, they should not lose 1 point for losing to me, and not even 9. It should be way more than 9. They should get like -50. If they rank 1 or 2 accounts with 2.7k points, they lose to me, it should be like at least -50 points, and that wouldn't be unfair. That would be purely, that's only how it should be. That's how every other game does it. And not like they should be faced with me all the time anyway, but if they do, they should definitely lose a little bit more than 1 point. Okay, we're getting destroyed. Okay, I survived it with... oh, fuck. Okay. I survived it with Swift Parry, but died anyway. How did I lose to that team? That seemed kind of easy, but maybe I should have gone with Brockney and not Talena. No, I didn't even get platinum last week, J-Hubs. I didn't miss it for a while, but I did miss it last week. You need to collab with Ash to make a video on bots. Well, I don't want to, would I want to do it? Sure, but I'm sure like there's like 300 raid content creators, nagging Ash for collabs all the time. I don't want to be that guy. I asked Drock to do the collab. We did literally collab about that video because I'm much more, close and familiar with him than I am with Ash. But I'm not gonna ask Ash for, handouts. He has a lot of other videos to do. I don't think he's gonna. It's probably not really his type of topic. I knew that Drock would be very interested to talk about it. Fuck, I got some mosquito. I don't know what you call it in English. I think it was a parma, which is like not a mosquito, but it bites you. Are you saying that I'm playing hard to get? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just, you know what I mean. I'm not that close with him, so. I mean, if he was, I don't know if he even knows about that topic, to be fair, but you know. Obviously, if he wants to do a video like that, I'm down, but we already did it with Rock, so I think we pretty much covered the topic for now. Sandfly? Okay, let me look what Sandfly is. I didn't see it fully. Well, it doesn't look exactly like in the picture, but maybe some kind of variation of that. I don't think it was it though, because they make sound. I thought it was this, but I don't think it was, because when they fly off they make a sound. It's like evening, it's pretty dark here outside of my lights, so I didn't see it properly. These things are very, very annoying. Not only do they bite you, but they make a really annoying sound when they get to you to bite you. Yeah, obviously I'm not pushing for top 10, and it doesn't concern me personally in that way, but it's still kind of, you know, what is even the point of Live Arena if the system is just totally screwed? Obviously they need to fix it. Not like the boosting mattered to you or me either, but people did care a lot about the boosting. Now instead of players boosting each other, the top players are literally getting boosted by Plarium. They're farming the bots. What's up, Snackbox? We were just talking about... did you see what I've been posting in the content creator chat yesterday and couple times earlier this week? About the top accounts getting constantly matched with bots. I'll put those pictures in the chat. I have more of those, but I just put these two as an example. Oh, horsefly. Okay, some Finnish person in the chat actually knows the names of those annoying insects in English. I don't think I've ever heard those those other names, like blackfly. I don't think I ever heard that name before. Snackbox, do you want to make a video about it? I made a video about it with Rock a couple days ago, but if you wanna if you wanna talk about it again, we can try to, you know, amp up the war drums and try to make Plarium listen. I don't know if they care about this topic as much, because there doesn't seem to be as big community outrage, but it's basically the exact same thing that was happening before. Now we're just Plarium doing the boosting instead of other players. It's just like, in practice it plays out pretty much the same way. It's a little bit harder to boost now, so they have to you know, play a lot more battles, which I guess is good for Plarium. They kind of min-max the situation. Everybody can boost, but you have to play like, the boost will be very ineffective and you have to play insane amount of battles. It's really, literally like an auction at this point. Whoever plays most battles gets the trophy, pretty much. Obviously not like fully, but Rank 1 and 2 are 2.9k and 2.6k battles. After that, we have 800 battles, and then it's like, like 500 battles. The other people are just, you know, giving up. There's no point for Mad Mr. Bill, who has a good 82% win rate with his 318 battles. There's no point for him to like even try to push at this point of season. It's literally impossible for him to get rank 1. Even if he had 100% win rate, he can't get rank 1 at this point. No, people are not boosting each other, they're getting matched with bot accounts and Plarium is boosting them. The top people are getting bot accounts all the time. And they will get -1 point if they lose to somebody that is like 1,000 points below them. And they will get the same plus from the bot wins, so it's impossible to go down in points. Yeah, other people are getting it other than just the top 2, but obviously they're getting it more because it's harder for them to find opponents that meet their standards. And it's not like anybody's doing it on purpose, it's Plarium doing it, it's the system, but... Can I just beat this team with my normal team? Like, he has Solonar, but there's no revive. Maybe I can actually do it. People are throwing in fights? Really? I don't think I heard about that. Like, you mean just even though they are not able to, like, inflate their points, they're doing it to get bot battles and get, like, quick wins for missions? Or what you mean? Like, actually boosting other top people? Yeah, because what Samus said, I think many people, more casual players, they will literally just, if they get a hard enemy, or even if they don't get hard enemy, they will just leave battles in lobby to get bot battles or easy enemies. That's pretty common thing that quite many people do. How are we going to say that boosting shouldn't be allowed? Well, why can you not, like, use cheat engine and have faster speed when doing, like, I don't know, dungeon tournament or whatever? Obviously Plarium doesn't like those and it's not allowed and people get banned for it. Why would it be any different for PvP? Well, it wasn't that bad. I don't know if I would be brave enough to hit this team on reset. I think if it had like a lockout, I mean, if it had like a Theodosia instead of either Glycia or, well, instead of like anybody except Solanar, I probably wouldn't hit this on reset. But it looks so squeezy. This feels like doable. No revives at all. Okay, I think we're in black now. Oh my god. Where are all of the wins? 3 losses in a row in defense. Not what I'm used to. Snackbox, you missed it. I was showing earlier because my, shard pulling session with the voids was not going well. I was showing my real life shard pulls with the fish I caught today, but I'm not gonna show them again. It got a little bit messy. I got some of some of the slime from the bike went on my chair, but I was flexing with my 2 fishes earlier on the stream. Nah, I was thinking about it for a second, but nah, I'm not gonna whip them out again. I'll take a picture later on. Wait, so Snack, are you going for top 100 this season? Because I'm still waiting for my Fabian. I'm definitely gonna do it next season. But I think this season is gonna be over before I get Fabian, or like literally the same time that we're able to finish the fusion. Okay, now I need to focus and think about this fight a little bit. Niamhe and Tekteon. I guess Rotos is the obvious choice. Kind of okay against both of them, but how am I gonna deal with this? Should I go with both Brockney and Jack? But he already has a lockout. I think I go... Fuck. I can't pick Rotos now. Well, I kind of... Nah, I shouldn't do it. I think I just go Donnie and Brockney. I'm just not strong enough to go for top 100. I will go for it, but I'm already getting stomped and I'm not even in top 500. There's no way. This season feels harder for me than last season. And I didn't even hit the 1320 benchmark yet, when the point matchmaking gets a lot harder. What? I'm faster than his Crix. Oh, okay, he's running 4-piece Mercurial on Crixia. That's kind of unusual. Well, he has a double lockout, so I don't think it really matters. I'm definitely gonna get locked out. Wait, what? I can just kill the Crix. Well, maybe not. Sure, I might not have enough damage. He has the Tower Helm. I do have attack buff, but surely I don't have... Okay, I do have the damage. Pretty good. This guy too, he has like a very annoying tanky team, but no revive at all. Not 3-piece reaction. I think it's 4-piece for 1 total guard stack, right? I mean, sure, but I think Mavara is just really strong overall, obviously. I think if I'm gonna make a new tier list, I have to put Mavara in S tier. What do you think about that? I think everybody expected Mavara to be really good, but I think pretty much like everybody underestimated how good she was. She's really good, but I think Mavara is actually like an S tier champion. She's totally... she's even comparable to Theodosia, Galatir, and... well, Theodosia and Galatir, let's say. I don't think she's that much worse than those two. Obviously, Theodosia at least is better, but she does do things that they don't, like the turn meter boost from the passive. Actually has to be S tier reviver. Yeah, the one target revive is the annoying part. I think there's a lot of times when Mavara can actually be better than at least Galather. Not all the time, but sometimes it can be. Maybe even Theodosia too with the passive. But yeah, the revive is the downside. She gets the unkillable on her, which is great, and I've seen good combos that if you have the mythic relic that gives you extra turn when you revive somebody, that's super OP on her. But not having AoE revive and not reviving them at very high turn meter isn't that strong. Best relic for Fallen, which isn't Cat's case. It kind of depends what you have, because all of the really good ones are kind of obvious, and you know, if you have them, you're probably already using it. Like, I don't think you're gonna have Lens of Intangibility. If you're asking this question, that one would definitely be better than Cat's case. Or what relics do you have available? If you don't have any good ones and you like the mythic ones, and you just want some damage one, then like the, what you call it, Essence Quencher is one of the good damage legendary ones. But if you don't have anything good, then just still run Wand of Submission. Imagine getting clapped by Rotos in 2026. It's not like Rotos is that bad. Rotos is just very easily countered. He's kind of like a niche pick at this point. There's just so many bad matchups, but he also does counter a lot of things. I don't really like picking my Rotos anymore, to be honest. I kind of save it as a late pick, and I don't even use Rotos in most battles anymore. But he's still good on the right matchup. I mean, Mara is not better than Theodosia. I'm not gonna give you that fight. But sometimes she can be on their level on, you know, the right matchup, which is very crazy considering that she's not mythic and how OP those two champions are. So Mavara actually turned out to be really good. Obviously, nobody of the top accounts is running Mavara in Platinum Arena defense over Theodosia, so let's not get it twisted. But in Live Arena, it's a little bit different too, because you know you have a ban, and you know the meta is different, so there's more room for like gimmicks and countering enemy and strats, and you're not just running the best thing overall in every battle. Okay, Alas, I could run Rotos here. I could go for Rooster though. I don't like running Rotos against Galather, obviously. Or I could go Lockout and Marius, since I have it. Should I do that? Marius and Talena. That would be a very weird pick from me. I don't think this is gonna work out, but I wanna see what happens. Nobody's expecting me to pick these champions. I was told this was a Talena stream. I don't know who told you that. Yeah, I'm planning to pick Marius more now that I got kind of lockout. I'm really waiting for the Fabian. I need to have like the option that people go like some, you know, tank go second team. I should be able to whip out the Marius and lockout sometimes, even though Marius is not in Stormcaller or 9-piece Mercurial. But I do have it in Lethal and Stone Skin at least. We could play it. And now he's thinking about it a lot. Maybe this guy actually knew me, and now he's super confused, like, what the hell am I picking? Could be. He's taking his time to think about it. Or did he... Did he disconnect? Oh fuck. Okay, I was just talking shit. I think he actually disconnected in that battle or something. Yeah, okay. He was AFK. Let me think about his picks. It was like Galatir, Carnage and something. Galatir would be high player power, could be. I don't see why Alas would be one of his highest player power champions though. But I think he DC'd, yeah. I think he did do like a legit first picks, right? He wasn't timed out. Okay, I guess I'm not picking Marius in this battle. Not that I would have picked him anyway, probably. By the way, one thing about those things, like ignores immunity or can't be resistant and whatever, is Plarium not gonna do, you know, ignores total guard stacks. I thought this would have come like months ago at this point. Now I don't even know if they're doing it, because that's how they did with all of the previous new mechanics. But are we not gonna get something that can ignore total guard? Okay, I need to run Rotos. Not great against Theodosia. I guess I'll just go Donny and Rotos and maybe consider banning the Theodosia. Okay, Carnis. Do I kind of do. I think we're gonna ban Theodosia. Well, let's see. I do have immunity from Brockney, but I am gonna get double locked out. So I don't know if I'm gonna get to actually use it in battle. Okay, let's see. Well, okay, fuck. Now it's not gonna count because I'm gonna get the resistance buff, and there's no way my Donny isn't gonna resist with this. I was curious to see if my Donny would have resisted the Grixia, but it wasn't that fast, so obviously we're gonna resist it. Snackbox, what do you think about the option? We were talking about Donny relics earlier, and I got one of those gemstones that gives you 40 resistance against lockout, and I put my Donny in that, but you can't put it on Volcardiac Heart. So I put Donny on Oculos Custodian, and obviously the effect on that relic is kind of almost completely irrelevant on Donny, but you get a gem slot for 40 more resist against lockout, and you also get 9 speed that you don't get on Volcardiac Heart. What do you think about that choice? People in the chat were kind of surprised that I went for it. So basically, Volcardiac Heart effect compared to 40 resistance and 9 speed. It's going to be on the upcoming Void Mythical. By the way, you know, not to always flex and brag, but I can't help it. I I remember back in the day, I was always saying that, you know, void mythicals are guaranteed for sure coming. You know, we didn't used to have mythicals, we didn't used to have 6-star. For sure we're gonna get void mythicals. Everybody was saying it's never gonna happen. We're never gonna get void mythicals. And I think Brehm community manager said something at one point. I forget exactly what it was. They didn't like directly say that they're never gonna happen, but they kind of implied it, and everybody went with that. But now we actually got basically void mythicals announced for in 1 year or whatever it was. But I feel like everybody in the community, or a lot of people, were like super certain that we're not gonna get those. I don't know. I don't know why people got that impression, because I was always 100% sure we're gonna get them. Maybe that's the time to start opening the wallet. What's up, Alan Gonzalez? Also, I don't think Mercurial is... it's obviously meta and really strong. And with some champions, like debuff champions, I think it's OP. But in terms of survivability, I don't think it's like OP. I think a lot of other people think it's like way too OP, like Drog for instance. We were talking about that on video recently, and think that they ruined the game with the set. I don't think it's that bad. I think the only issue is that there's like Stormcaller Marius. That's the perfect example. You cannot be polymorphed, you cannot be CC'd. There's no counterplay against the stun from Marius because of the combo with the Mercurial. I think that's OP. I think there should be a way to deal with that, and there literally is no way to deal with that. But in terms of survivability, I don't think Mercurial is OP. I mean, it's meta, it's top tier, but you know, you just need to adapt to the meta. But a lot of other people don't like Mercurial at all, and think that it kind of like ruined PvP. That's what Drog was saying in the last video, and I've seen tons of other people saying the same thing. I don't think it's that bad. Any idea if we're getting new medical in next patch? Well, if I had any idea, I wouldn't be allowed to. I wouldn't be allowed to say anything about it. So it is what it is. Yeah, 30 minutes left. It's not... I think we'll start like 10 or 15 minutes left. There's still time to do a couple battles. Hopefully I will get platinum this time. Maybe some actual Swiftberry accessories. I'm still running a health amulet on my Predator. It's not even crit damage amulet. His damage is good. So I don't think nobody's even noticing it. But obviously 40 more crit damage would be big deal. I do kind of still obviously want to get a lot of Swift Parry, and even Deflection is kind of becoming super meta. You don't want to underestimate Deflection. What do we pick here? I think this one could be a lockout battle. Sometimes I think if mythical voids were actually Palladium's idea or just people begging for opportunities to spend money as per usual, well, like, I've spoken about this before and without going to the weeds about it. Wait, let me think. Rotos or Galleos? Actually, we run Galleos because Gallows has the Mercurial set that we were just talking about, and it's not gonna get nasty debuffs or reflect from Carnage and Embrace, but for sure it was always in their plan, because Brehm has done this before. Like, when the game was out, there was only 5-star gear. And they do the same pattern everything. Obviously there's gonna be, you know, we're gonna get everything up to 6-star and up to legendary originally, but now even possibly up to mythic. They're just following the same, you know, order, and Brehm showed their plans like in the early days, what their plans is in the future, and they had planned everything like 5+ years ahead. So when they do like an update or like a big update, a new content, they probably had this plan like like 5 years ago. It was already planned. So for sure, if Mythicals was a thing that they were gonna do, they were always planning to do Void Mythicals. There's no doubt in my mind about it. When they added the 6-star gear to the game, there was originally only 5-star. There was a massive backlash, and there was so big backlash that they promised that they're not gonna add 7-star gear. And so far they haven't done it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they change their mind about it too. It would be probably the biggest backlash that they have ever gotten, but it would be very Brehm move to make all the gear in the game worthless, which they already did once, but it was very early on in the game, and it wasn't that bad. Now people's you know, years of grind would go down the drain, so probably they're not gonna do it, but I wouldn't put it past them. And yeah, I leave it at that. You can leave up to your imagination, but they're always following the, you know, certain track of order. And if they did one thing like items or so on, they're going to do the same thing with rest. So obviously Void Mythicals is coming out, and everything else is going to follow the same type of progression. Oh yeah, I guess you could say that mythical gear is almost 7-star, and the way mythical gear works too is that I thought originally I think you could only get mythical on like a very few sets, but now you can pretty much get like mythical on everything, so it just became like a normal part of gear progression at this point. We can even get the Forge items mythical. It's not looking too good. This knife might actually solo me. I'm not that healthy. Glyphs or relics next. Totally could happen. I totally see it coming, or maybe we have to upgrade the gemstones or something along those lines. Damn, the nice is so annoying. By the way, the only reason I survived this far is because Predator is so tanky, and he's like full health, and I'm just gonna do A1. Full health, and Mavar is able to heal everybody else thanks to Predator. Otherwise this would have been over a long time ago. He totally would have killed everybody else. Everybody is pretty much running 9-piece Mercurial on Nice, Blair. People kind of stopped going with the Lethal and Stone skin. Not even Merciless or Sweet Berry are that popular, most of the knights are just in 9 Mercurial, which is very boring, very annoying, but it works. Yeah, I accidentally missed Maria Fusion, or like the fragment event, or like Fusion fragment event. I missed like one Gear Hunters event by 20 points. I thought I did it. That was probably the biggest mistake I have ever done in this game, is missing out on Mary accidentally. Not on purpose, not like Hilvi. I just fucked that one up the normal way. Okay, now we have stayed in plat. Oh, we're getting boosted. Let's go. This is what I was wanting to see. Oh my god. We're getting hit so much. I wasn't hit. You guys remember, like earlier on the stream, I was looking that nobody hit me at all for the last several hours. And it's probably because my Brockney is too scary. Now it's just like it was the last time when we had blind reset and I had a Jack defense. Everybody is just salivating when they see my team. And we're farming points in defense. I don't even have to push any. What the fuck? I'm rank 49. I haven't even done a single battle yet. I need to do one video. I know that it's easy for Topacons and they do it all the time. I need to do one plat push for video that I just don't play any games at all. I need to see if, you know, the Jack defense team can just get me plat without doing any battles. I think it would have happened a couple resets ago if I didn't do battles, but I did do battles as well. So, but let's go. Harvest Jack is just dominating. Some people were telling me that I was, you know, inflating the Harvest Jack thing, and it wasn't actually usable, and I was just milking content with that. What do you say about this now? All of these teams are losing to Jack, and they weren't to Brockney. Like, I mean, I was getting wins with Brockney, but also getting hit a lot less. Jack is kind of like, no offense to these people, it's kind of like a noob bait that lots of people that otherwise wouldn't hit me are gonna hit me because I look weak, and actually Jack is quite strong. I think on the same level as Brockney, and we're just getting wins. Let's go. Do I have time? I think I do one more live arena battle. Actually, fuck it. Should I just do like full? I don't think I can beat any teams in top 50 though. Even if I do push, I don't think I can beat any of these guys. That's the problem. Maybe I could beat this team. Maybe. And that would be very risky. I'm literally so high up that I can't beat. We're seeing double Solonar defenses. I can't beat any of these teams. What do you guys think? Let's do a poll. Can I beat this team? I would hit it with the current offense that I have. Maybe the optimal strategy for me, unironically, not memeing, well, kind of memeing, but also unironically, the best strategy might be to not do any battles at all, because I'm gonna lose in offense and my defense is getting hit. Bring Lockout, but he's running Glycea, so it would be very risky, and I only have Talon, no Fabian. So you got beat by my defense? Well, it happens. A lot of people have lost to it, and a lot of people can beat it. I mean, I'm sure you can beat it too. Damn, we're getting hit so much. Like, how many hits is that? 8 hits in the last minute. It's gonna be like a dice roll. Do I happen to get wins at the end or not? 5, what do you think? Can I beat the Marius Brockney Solanar Glycea team? This is the only team available that looks potentially doable. But this might be this might be a trap. Bring Lydia. That does not sound like a terrible idea, to be honest. But Johnny would be useful too. Okay, we're just gonna out this. If we lose it, it is what it is. But I don't think I literally can hit other people than this. Yeah, okay. Well, it's not over yet. Obviously, he's gonna get Solinar back. But I think Predator can do it. But this was kind of unusually easy for me. Because it's kind of like anti-lockout team. And I'm not really like a lockout user anyway. But I don't think I'm really gonna be able to find teams that I can hit this high up. Okay. We lost some battles in defense though. During that battle, I actually went down in points, I think. Maybe if I just do like really selective push and I'm playing this entire time, but I'm I'm only looking for that one specific team or other unusually doable ones. Like this team, kind of doable, the one with Malvara and Grixia, but this could be like a really long one too. I think I can survive against it, but it could be like a really long battle and it might be risky for that reason. But I think at this point, maybe I can do a long battle. Yeah. Well, my 4 live arena tokens are gonna go to waste. It is what it is. Where is it? Happens. I have wasted a lot of gems on live arena, so nothing new. I think classic arena reset is still the main focus today. Okay, I'll try this one too. Yeah, thanks and good luck to everybody else pushing for platinum as well. Oh, can we... If my Predator is... Oh, fuck. I accidentally killed the Marius. I was gonna say, if my Predator is fast enough, we might be able to block revive the Marius. But Donnie did too much damage. Yeah, I think this might be potentially slower than I want, but I don't think we can really lose to this one. Oh, fuck. Barely not enough damage. Yeah, there's so much time anyway, so I might as well hit this one slowly. Okay, it wasn't that slow. 1 minute. Oh damn, we lost a lot of battles in defense during that time though. Holy moly. I'm so high up that people are starting to take notice. Can we find other doable squeezy teams? Damn. No reviver. Well, I mean, I guess nice is reviver. But there's no way I'm gonna hit that. This one, I kind of wanna hit it. Obviously my defense is not the strongest, but I'm getting hit by a lot of people that I actually can beat with it, so it's kind of part of the magic of running Harvest Jack is that people are gonna underestimate and hit it. Obviously, no matter what I run, the top accounts are gonna not lose. Okay, this is looking a little bit bad. We might lose this one. Yeah, I'm running Brockney offense and Jack defense. I'm running Brockney because it would be more risky with Jack. Unless when I know what battle I'm taking, like these battles that I picked so far, I was confident that I had a good chance of not losing because of Brockney. With Jack, they might have been faster, but I think there would have been higher chance to lose. Oh my god, why oh no, I have A2, never mind. I thought he got the total guard stack up and Predator had to go first and he was gonna take another turn after that. Yeah, I'm getting hit a lot. Well, it's a weird platinum push for me, for sure. I don't know if at this point I should put the Brockney defense so people would hit me less. Maybe that would be the play. Can I hit this one? Solanar is so scary, but I kind of want to try it. If I drop out now, there's like 10 minutes left, so it really wouldn't even be that bad if I happen to. Do you think it's worth dropping my Talena from 415 to 410 for 30 more accuracy? Well, what accuracy are you right now? Probably not, but what are you? Like, at that level with the... well, let's see here the accuracy first. Oh, low 400s. That's actually kind of at the point that it might make some difference because, like, let's assume like the plus 50% to 400. 600 is at the level that some people that are not built on resistance might actually resist it. Oh fuck. Looking pretty bad. It might actually matter to use sometimes. Generally I would say it doesn't matter, but 400 accuracy is not that high. So there's a possibility that it actually might matter. It's so I haven't really played with champions on that accuracy range, especially lockout, so it's a little bit hard to relate to it. Oh fuck, there is one team that I should have hit there, the Xenogenesis team. Wait, is that the team that I hit before? Yeah, okay, we're gonna hit it. Hopefully it goes the same this time. Like, I would say if you're like 500 to 600 accuracy, I don't think it would really matter, and I would go with the more speed. Because you're, with that accuracy, on Talena specifically with the buff, you're not gonna even if you get a little bit more accuracy, you're not gonna lock out champions that are built on full resistance. But with 400 accuracy, some champions that are not built on full resistance, like my Mavara, might actually resist you. So getting a little bit more accuracy actually wouldn't be bad, but speed is still the king, so kind of hard to say. Do you think Death Dealer is better on Rotos or Carnage? They're both commonly ran on it. I think on Rotos specifically, I don't think Rotos is worth using at all if you don't have Death Dealer. I think Carnage is. So, you know, if you're running both of those, maybe I would put it on Rotos, but if you're not even running, like if you're really playing a lot with Carnage, maybe I would just put it on Carnage. It's a good option on him as well. But I would literally, if I didn't have Death Dealer, I wouldn't even use my Rotos. Maybe really rarely, but it would be very rare. Okay, fuck. We're almost out of platinum right now. Maybe I'll start winning defense in a second when I'm lower platinum and other people other people can see me. That was like a massive up and down. We were so high points. I was rank 49 without doing battles, and now we almost dropped out of platinum. As long as I can get it this week, that's all that matters. I don't need top 50. just let me finish platinum, please. I beg you, platinum. I will not complain about things for the next video. That's the best offer that I can dish out. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, we're kind of the same points. Getting sweaty. At least I haven't lost any offense battles so far, so I wasn't expecting that. And also we hit a lot of Solinar teams. I kind of hit those Solinar teams without Reviver. It's kind of risky, to be honest, but Brockney has been good. He has been working out with this. Oh, fuck. They all have told... Well, no, not... I guess we have to do A2. Did I just get... Oh, one was a reaction proc and one was Donny passive. That's why it didn't die. I have to do A2 right... I have to do the revive right now or Mavara would have died. I wouldn't have done it otherwise. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess it would have died anyway. Damn, this battle looks like we might lose. This is not going too well. Oh, fuck me. Am I out of platinum? I think I might be. No? Now the defense was getting some wins. That was a really bad battle to lose, I'm not gonna lie. I was beating more scary teams earlier and I was getting too confident that I can beat Solinar. Big mistake. Come on, give me a good team. Not the... Oh fuck, we're out of platinum. Maybe that's good. Give me one with more points. Okay, less points, fuck. Okay, 9 points. That I'll take. Worth it for the extra 15 seconds or whatever. Oh no, it's a Tecteon team. I did it without thinking about it. Oh my god, I should have went with Rotos. Am I gonna lose this one? I could leave this battle and then just do more bot battles. But can I just kill it? He's getting stunned, so he's not getting his cooldowns back. Okay, that was a little bit mistake, but I think it's recoverable. I think I should have time to do one more battle after this. Oh my god, don't tell me you have the... Okay, we're good, we're good. We're okay. It comes down to not this battle, but the next one. We need to win it and then we're good. If I get like a really quick battle, I might have time for one more. Not Tecton. Almost hit another Tecton team. Oh my god, I got 2. Holy moly, I drew the ace. We got 2. This is the raid PvP meta 2026. I got a refresh, lucky refresh with two chicken teams. Let's go. I think that might be enough to make it. Might not be very impressive, but might get the job done. 30 seconds. There's no way I can do a battle in 30 seconds. We just look what happens now. Oh, we got 1 win in defense. If I don't get screwed, but we were out of platinum 1 second. Now we're ranked 200. If I don't get screwed in defense in last 10 seconds, we're good. No point to go for a battle. Just pray, Barium, don't fuck me, please. Don't fuck me. Give me some defense wins or no hits at all, and we're good. Okay, phew. That was a hectic platinum reset. I was not pushing platinum. I put defense team up for like maybe 20 minutes. Suddenly I'm top 50 because defense got like 5 trillion wins. Then we are dropped out of platinum. And then I lose offense battles. I mean, I lost a offense battle. And then we farmed one-man teams for the victory. To be fair, before these one-man teams, I was farming pretty impressive defense teams and doing well. I wasn't only farming one-man teams this time. Okay, it showed me rank 184. Let's just assume that I'm somewhere around 200. Wait, Grim Reaper, what points are you? 69 is platinum, I'm 83. So that's a good chunk of like 14 points. More than the cutoff is pretty high. In the current meta, it's not high. It's like 1.5 battles outside of gold. But in the current meta, the gap is so small. I might even... Well, yeah, probably I'm like somewhere between 100 and 200. And what's the finish? What's the end rankings we got? Oh, thanks for the raid, mobile gamer. My combined chat of YouTube and Twitch, it wasn't working before, and I was getting raided by like Blaze all the time, and I didn't notice it, and I forgot to check it from like other source, but now it actually works, so now I can see the raids. Thanks a lot, my dude. Okay, wait, let's look at the top rankings. I just want to see. Okay, top 100 is 97, so it's still a good 14 points. So maybe like 28 points between gold and top 100. It's got a little bit up because I remember it was flat 20 points like a month or two ago. Which was really a small gap compared to the past when it could be a couple 100 points. Okay, do we have what familiar faces in top 100? Soul Saint? Did Snackbox get top 100? Not too many. Cruisen, 62. Husky, 55. Kind of low for Husky. I don't know if it was like a super serious push. But obviously the gaps are so small, but he wasn't even going for like top rankings or even top 20, I guess. Okay, nothing else interesting. Niklaus 24. I think that's pretty high for him, because I think he isn't usually as high in like plat as in live arena. So I don't think I've seen him like top 20 many times before. I think I usually see him like top 30 or 50. Okay, yeah, nothing too special. Matt got it this time. I think they missed on the last trophy. I think it was some SP guy that won last time, but I forget who. Matt was like dominating, but I think they lost rank 1 and 2 last reset, if I recall right, and it wasn't looking that way before the end. Anyway, I'll take it. Nothing special. I didn't have like a crazy finish, so. I'm sure he's been top 20, but I look at the rankings usually every reset, and I don't see him in top 20 like all the time. Is what I'm saying. Like, he's not usually in top 20, which you might think, considering that, you know, he's doing so well in live arena, but he's usually not going for that. So I think 24 must be better than average push for him. I'm sure it's not his record, but it's definitely above average. Did you get platinum, Leadfoot? But yeah, congrats on everybody that got it, and better luck next time for those people that didn't. But the thing is that finishing platinum is not really even the point. I mean, it kind of is, but not really. The important part is that, first of all, you get good accessories and you roll them well. So we're only gonna find that out in 12 hours. And like I was saying before, deflection is kind of meta. When we got sweet parry and deflection, people were like mediocre. That's probably not the word. People were like, you know, hyped about SP, and they were kind of very disappointed about deflection. But actually, deflection kind of turned out to be very relevant in the meta. I don't know if I can resist +2 Grixia on my Donny, but I'm gonna try. Not only is deflection set bonus like the 4-piece set used with the champions to clear out total guard stacks, but also it's a 2-piece like speed set. You get 20 accuracy and 10 speed from 2-piece set bonus, and these days you can get up to 4 2-piece speed sets compared to 3 in past, because you can get 1 on accessories. So actually, and there's not too many sets that you can get speed on accessories on 2-piece. So that elevated deflection up a lot. And it's almost like the best 2-piece accessory set, to be honest, because not only do you get 10 speed, but also 20 accuracy, so it's kind of like a meta thing, honestly, for lockouts and speed CC champions. I don't. Yeah, I think you can only get 6-star, but pretty sure. I'm not even sure now. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be 6-star. But it could be epic. It could be all wrong factions, or you could get mythic. There can be a lot variance. Like actually, I wouldn't mind getting deflection. I think amulet on undead. I do have one, but it's crit damage, and I would want to get a better one for Fabian when I get him. Okay, that was kind of smooth. Having Donny resist Grixia is maybe a little bit unusual, especially with the normal thing that people are running Donnies on Chronophage, but Grixia also buff strips you first, so you need to run like Mercurial and Chronophage in order to resist Grixia. But I never really see people running. I only see Chronophage on Donny and not both of them. Obviously you're gonna lose a lot stats if you run both. So, and you know, they could potentially go with somebody else before lockout, but usually not. So people are kind of confident that the Grixia is definitely gonna lock out the Donnies and not expecting people to run resistance or have enough of it to actually do it. What do you think about that, Snackbox? Everybody used to run Donny in resistance, and now kind of nobody really runs Donny in resistance anymore. Everybody is just going for Chronophage. People keep telling me to go Chronophage, and I see the upsides and downsides, and I think full resistance is better choice for me on my Donny. I'm running a go second team. I'm meeting a lot of debuffs, often multiple lockouts in one battle. I do want my Donny to also be tanky and to resist normal debuffs, not just one lockout at the start of the battle. Obviously it's kind of like a completely different build, because the Chronophage Donnies are going to be very fast and mine is not. So it's for different playstyle obviously. But I hardly see people running resist Donny anymore at all. And I don't think he's like irrelevant in that build. Should I run the turtles? We could, I mean, I'm obviously not gonna run. Well, I could run. Nah, let's just go with the turtles. Already went with Donny, so let's go with Leonardo. End of the day and stream, so we're gonna meme around a little bit. Marius ban or lockout ban? Nah, let's go West Steel ban. I don't have any way to deal with West Steel if she gets a turn, and she's definitely gonna get it in this battle. Yeah, it's very hard to get enough resistance, that's true. I just have a Wand of Submission on my Predator. It's maybe a little bit not really interesting relic to run at this point. Obviously I want to get Lens of Intangibility on him. That would be insane upgrade. It would literally double his damage, because that's how Ignore Defense works, that if he goes from 75 to 100% Ignore Defense, it's gonna be 2x the damage. Oh fuck, I should have hit Fabian or Marius. But in the meantime, I'm not running like Essence Quencher or any of the budget damage relics. I just kept him in Wand. It does give pretty good stats, and it can save him from CC, but also so can his passive, and I'm also running him on Chainbreaker. Could be maybe worth to put him on damage relic, but I'm kind of hoping that I'm gonna get lens sometime soon, and I haven't really swapped. I don't think I ever swapped his relic. He instantly got wand, and I've never taken it off him so far. Okay, I think we're good. If I get a bunch of like those, like pretty good damage relics but not lens, maybe I would put one of those on him, but I don't have any of those. I think Life Harvest is like good, but like between Life Harvest, Chainbreaker, and Ward of the Fallen, I think they're all actually viable options. If you have 6-star Blessing on Predator, I think if you don't have 6, I would just always run Life Harvest, unless you're running Stone Skin. Then you could go with Lightning Gates, but I would still run Life Harvest. But I do see other people running Lightning Gates quite a bit. But if you get 6-star, I think Chainbreaker and Ward of the Fallen are viable options too. And I kind of do prefer them over Life Harvest actually. Predator is like a solo carry champion, and I think it doesn't have to be that way, but he's kind of the type of champion that he doesn't have to take like a utility relic for the team, even though he's a damage dealer, and obviously Life Harvest is gonna benefit him. I think he can take like you want to take like a selfish relic. I mean, Blessing, like Ward or Chainbreaker for like solo carry, and it could be useful to have Life Harvest on somebody else, to be fair. But with 6-star, those two Blessings are really good. Neither one of those, Ward and Chainbreaker, you literally can't use them unless you have 6-star. Life Harvest is good at even if you have 1-star Blessing, it's useful. I think probably like the ideal team comp, you want generally to have one champion in Intimidating Presence, one champion in Temporal Chains, and then you can have some utility. Life Harvest is generally good to have at least one in the team, but not multiple. So, but in this team, I don't think we're gonna have a single Life Harvest. Brockney is the only champion in the meta who can run Polymorph. It doesn't make really sense on anybody else, because they can't polymorph against enemies in 9-piece Mercurial or 4-piece or anything else. Total Guard is too OP. Fuck, I didn't see it. I was looking at my other screen. Did I resist on Donatel or not? Frostbite Brock on Marius. Let's go. I always love to see those. Well, not like it really mattered. We were just flexing on him with that Frostbite, to be honest. Yeah, I'm in the second Alio clan. I wasn't strong enough on the first one. It is what it is. Happens. Do I want to do friendly battles? Sure, we can do them. Fuck. So many decisions. I think we have to go for Garrel, but I'm a little bit afraid that he's obviously gonna kill Rotos now and get a revive, and it could be Garrel. Yeah. At least it's Garrel without the unkillable, and it's on cooldown, so it didn't set us back completely. Yeah, you're right, TheFatRat. There is definitely many champions that can run increased accuracy potentially. And I guess, was it Togron? I guess Togron could, wait, is that the wrong? That's not the one that I'm thinking. Who's the poison one? He does increase accuracy as well, right? If you have somebody as a speed booster that also does increase accuracy, I guess you could technically run them faster than your lockout, but it's not that common to be like a relevant thing. I mean, it's relevant, but there's not too many times where the enemy accuracy buffer is gonna go before lockout. Almost 100% of battles, lockout is gonna be the fastest champion, maybe with the exception of Xenogenesis might sometimes or pretty often even be faster than lockouts, but that's pretty much the only exception that comes to mind. Maybe Lamasu in the same vein, but you know, people don't focus that much on her. It's more about Xenogenesis. What do you think about the fact that Russians have created bot selling accounts with any hero you want, while Plarium turns blind eye to it? Yeah, it's an interesting topic. Like, you mean the websites that, yeah, that's what you mean. Those have actually been a thing since like literally the early days of Raid. I don't know if they're Russian specifically. I'm sure there are like a bunch of different ethnicities. I think early days at least they were mostly Chinese, those websites, but probably Chinese and Russians are the kind of countries where the income is low enough and they're kind of, you know, semi-lawless that people do those kind of things. I don't know what to say about that topic. It's a weird one because Plarium is definitely aware of it. I don't think they're trying to I don't think I've ever seen them talk about it in the content creator for chat, for instance, and they are aware of it. I think they just let it happen. I don't think they're gonna like publicly support it, but I don't think they are trying to like make it stop. It's kind of hard to do it, and it's probably almost good for them that people can buy accounts and people will start playing the game because of that, or playing with multiple accounts because they can buy an account with Sabril or something like that. People in the chat, all the content creators know that pretty often people will ask in the chat about advice, which champion to pick on those battles, and if somebody asks it, I'm not gonna like mince my words or like, you know, pretend to not know what they're talking about. I just, you know, honestly say what I think about the options and what kind of champions they would pick, because like I don't think Plarium is gonna do anything about it. I don't think they have that big of an issue with those websites, but I'm not the official spokesperson for Plarium, obviously, so that's just my opinion based on my observations. I don't think they really hurt the game. They probably helped the game, really, like at least from Plarium's perspective and the player count. So I think they probably kind of like them in a way. Oh fuck, I shouldn't have picked Predator if you... wait, who went first? You went first. I guess I didn't pick this battle properly. Wait, was it you who asked for friendly battles, or was it somebody else? Was it Maze who said you want to do friendly battle? Send your in-game name in the chat and I'll add you after this one. Yeah, how come you... I totally agree, Defile, you're right. How can you have the name Shredder and not pick Shredder? I'm a little bit disappointed, to be honest. I think with that kind of name, you have to pick Shredder. Do I have to wait? I have to wait the... I have to wait the turn count to the end. The thing is that you guys always make jokes about me being too slow to pick and whatever. It is what it is. I mean, you're not wrong. If I do friendly battle, like, I almost have to wait out the time. Otherwise, I'm broadcasting what I'm gonna ban. Oh, fuck. I don't know if I did the right ban. No, I think we're good. I was thinking for a second, should I ban Gizmok? But I think it's okay. I mean, Comidus, not Gizmok. Comidus. Give me a break. Shinny is philosophical, which is not bad. It's his specialty to yap between every decision. It sure is. It definitely is. And to make the battle... make the battle, you know, time limit go to the maximum. They literally added life harvest against the turn meter bar to screw with my tactics. It is what it is. Oh fuck. The Stormcolor Marius might still get us. It's not looking good. Come on. No. Okay, never mind. We're good. Never mind. Okay, it's fine. Even with 2-turn Enfeeble on Predator, which is unlucky, I think we're good. Mavara got to take a turn. Can he block revive Empress? No. Oh my god. Stormcolor is so OP. That relic is so OP. Don't even come at me. They need to make it so that if you have... We were talking about this actually earlier on the stream. Oh my god. Let me win. I already won the battle in my mind. We were talking about the Mercurial set and how many people think that it's OP and ruin the game. Drock specifically said that to me a couple days on video. And I said that I think it's good, but I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's ruining the game. But the one way that it is ruining the game, the combination of having a total guard stack and not being able to be debuffed or polymorphed or anything else, and having Stormcolor and being completely immune to any kind of counterplay, and, you know, 100% chance stunning enemy team every time you take a turn. That's OP. The Stormcolor Marius Mercurial set interaction needs to be nerfed. That one is too much. They need to do something about that, in my opinion, with the Mercurial set. That combo is too OP, and the general sense that you can't be... There's no way to debuff you if you have Mercurial. Maybe they don't need to add damage abilities, or like abilities on damage champions that ignore total guard stacks. Maybe we need to have like a relic or champion abilities that are debuffs that ignore the you know, debuff immunity part of total guard without the damage part. I think something like that. I think that would be reasonable. Okay, where is the... Oh yeah, let's do a friendly battle with Mace. If anybody else wants to do a battle, let me know as well. It's not really that... What is my rank? yeah, it's not that late on the season, so I'm not too worried about pushing up right now. Oh, you already have me added. Okay, easy. I'll accept it. Just give me a second. I want to see my rank. I'm not bothered about pushing for top 100 like I was a couple seasons ago. Back then I was stating people that I will only play friendly battles after the session ends. Now it doesn't matter. But yeah, I do think, I know people don't like nerfs. Something needs to be done about the Stormcaller Mercurial set Marius interaction, or just Stormcaller Mercurial interaction in general. It does work on other champions too. You could even put it on a champion like Tecteon. That one is too OP. I think that should be nerfed, or there should be like a hard way to counter it. It's too OP right now. Okay, you guys are not gonna like this, but hear me out. What about they give like a relic that lets Polymorph and Frostbite and other similar effects ignore Total Guard. Who's with me? Okay, we need to poll it. I need to poll it. I don't think people are gonna like it, but maybe they do. I'm so curious what you guys think about it. That might be a little bit self-serving, like wish. That's probably just me, but let's see. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow picking. What champion? Okay, fuck it. We're having fun. I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, I was already gonna go with Leonardo for the memes. Why is it not letting me start the poll? Oh, it's too long. It's not letting me do... I don't know how I can word it, that YouTube lets me poll it. Okay, I had to make it short. It's not exactly what I wanted to say, but let me know what you guys think about it. You could do it in other ways too. We could do that and multiple other things. There could be like some kind of relic that lets you debuff through Stormcaller. It could be like the same thing as the Polymorph one, or it could be two different relics that are more situational to not make the relic too good. They could do something like that. Okay, nobody wants it. Okay, I was kind of expecting that. Polymorph is not too popular. People had enough of it. For me, being able to play Polymorph again because of Procny was worth it just for the memes. I do like the Polymorph. Dragon Balls, just send me a battle request after this one. Grootraxa in 9-piece Mercurial. I think usually mostly people run him in Lethal and not Mercurial. I've heard from multiple people that they finally got 9-piece Mercurial on her and they tried it and they were not impressed and they're gonna go back to Stone Skin and Lethal. I actually made a video that was not really about Grootraxa, but it was about Ignore Defense, and I kind of shoehorned in an example about Grootraxa for the thumbnail and like the topic of the discussion, which was basically, you know, TLDR that Grootraxa with her Ignore Defense will deal with that ability, will deal double damage if you have Lethal instead of Mercurial, because 75, if you go from 75 to 100% Ignore Defense, in practice with the builds that people run with the amount of defense, it's basically doubling your damage. But yeah, GG. Oh yeah, we can see these battles. Okay, Grim Reaper is next, let's go. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, I'll try to not pick Predator this time. I'm just always picking it. By the way, Grim Reaper, also a content creator, runs a YouTube channel and Twitch channel. Surprisingly, the name is Grim Reaper. Okay, fuck. You already said that you have a Stormcaller Marius. I could maybe cheat a little bit. I could go with Angora, since I know that you have it. Let me think. Maybe I go Galleos. I could go Galleos or Angora. I don't know if I want to run both of them though. Galleos and Johnny. Let's just pick 2 nukers. Okay, I made sure to put the Empress higher in the team order with Galleos, but I would guess that probably one of them is gonna get banned anyway. Nerf the fucking prices. $25 for mythical book is batshit crazy. Who the fuck is paying $300 to book a champ? Well, definitely not me. I mean, I'm not buying either primals or books, though I'm a little bit tempted to buy primals. I might do it down the road. Or maybe I should save it for the Void Mythicals, who knows. But yeah, it is kind of a lot. It used to be the same with legendary books. People would complain about it all the time. Then they added a lot of content and now everybody has more legendary books than they need, or at least the endgame players often do. I think I just pick Donny. Maybe it will be the same way with Mythicals at some point. I doubt it, but maybe. I think I just go for the Galatir ban. Add me please, Crazy Guy 123, sure. I'll do after this battle. If they do add that Reddick, it will probably be a new pay-to-win set. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit sad that they killed Polymorph. I was having so much fun with Polymorph. People were always getting mad, and obviously it was happening to me too. but it was a fun mechanic. I'm kind of sad to see it gone. Also, just for the content, like seeing Drock do a 15-minute rant about polymorph when his champions gets polymorphed was peak content for Raid. So purely for like memery purposes, it was kind of bad that they basically made polymorph unusable. Do I have enough damage? Okay, barely. I was thinking that I might actually not kill the Nakarada with A1. Oh fuck. I think I'm just gonna do A2 for the turn meter boost and try to play offense and get rid of the total card stacks. But I need a weak hit on Galleos. Okay, nice. We actually got it. Ah, fuck. Maybe. I'm just gonna get stunned again. I think we lost it. If I do A2 now, nobody's gonna get healed. Everybody's low health. But Marius is gonna cut in. Yeah. GG, there's no way I can win this battle at this point, I think. How did I not have enough damage to kill Marius? My Gallows performance wasn't good. Yeah, GG. Okay, who's next? Wait, didn't you and me, didn't we fight in live arena like today or earlier this week? I feel like we did. You're sad that I lost to Grim? I think I usually lose to Grim, to be fair, so it's definitely not the first time. Solanar must be nerfed, his counterattacks are broken. Agreed. I was talking about, crap about Solanar on a recent video. I got multiple comments, people defending and, begging Solanar to not get banned, which I get that if that's like, like my Predator, obviously I wouldn't like it if he got nerfed. And people want to defend their best champion. Understandable. I do think that Solanar is kind of actually OP, but Plarium is not gonna nerf him anyway, so don't worry. And even if they would do that, it wouldn't be based on my opinion. So if I talk shit about your favorite or best champion or relic or whatever, you don't have to be too worried about it. I don't have that kind of pull, and I don't think, honestly, any content creator, even the big ones, I don't think they have that kind of pull towards Plarium. Maybe Hellhades back in the day, but I don't think anybody else. I think we go with Galleos. I should max Monkey King for Hydra, block buffs or wait for Lamasu. I have 46 piece of her and we win the siege every time. I think Wukong or Monkey King is pretty good. In early mid game you can run him in literally everything, all the dungeons and even Hydra and like PvE content for pretty like far. I think honestly people are kind of sleeping on Wukong in PvP. I don't think he's completely irrelevant with Wukong. I've been talking about building one with Chronophage for my account. Obviously it's a little bit tricky with Mercurial, because he does like one hit big AoE. But also he does a buff strip that is not a hit. Like I'm pretty sure with his A3, correct me if I'm wrong, he first steals all the buffs from enemies and then he hits. Meaning that you can, for instance, use him against Tecteon and other stuff, And I think he's kind of usable as a utility champion. I don't see people running Wukong. I was actually planning to make Chronopage Wukong soon and make a video about it and like try it in arena. I've seen like one Korean raid content creator play with Wukong 2 at pretty high rank in live arena battles. Obviously I'm subscribed to his channel, but his name is Korean. I would show you his channel, but it's impossible. I wouldn't be able to find it. If anybody knows who I'm talking about, link his channel in the comments. I'll show it if somebody can link it to me. He plays with Wukong quite a bit. He's like not like a massive whale account. He's pretty high rank, maybe same rank around me, maybe a little bit more. His videos are all like fully in Korean. I had a couple battles with him, I think earlier this week or last week, and I was watching his stream too. It was very interesting. But he likes to use Wukong a lot, even against really good accounts in endgame PvP, and he was doing pretty well with that. Yeah, block pass debuff champions are quite rare. I don't really have like multiple good ones for my fuck, I always conflate Chimera and Hydra. On my Hydra teams, I don't have multiple good ones either. But I was just saying that I think he's actually not... You don't want to ignore him for PvP. I'm not using Wukong right now for Hydra, but I used to do it as well. Does nobody know the Korean content creator that I'm talking about? I'd wanna show his channel, but I'm not gonna find it. The actual name is on Korean. I think it's something like L. Something along those lines. L and then a bunch of symbols. Oh wait, I actually found it. I'm a professional. I'll show it after this battle. Okay, I think we should be good. GG. Obviously, you're level 94, so I should have pretty big gear advantage. I would hope, at least. Yeah, this is the guy that I was talking about. Shout out to El Raid. He likes to use Wukong at like high rank arena. I don't know if he can I find some battles with him. Oh yeah, he did like a really good deflection video. He has like a very well edited videos. I like it. If he made English videos, I think this guy would be a big content creator. I think we can find some live streams we can see him using Wukong. Anyway, not that I had like a big point to be made, but I just wanted to show that actually some people do still use Wukong in PvP. Oh, you can see me me in comments. Anyway, okay, I can't find it right now. Look it up later. Who wanted to do friendly battle next? Shout out to Wukong and El Raid. Wukong is not completely forgotten. Wukong was one of my favorite champions when the fusion happened. I used to use him a lot in arenas, but not in while. Dragon Pause, did you still want to do a battle, or was there somebody else? Play the game. What's your in-game name? I think I can't like accept your friend request. I need to also send one to you. Yeah, just put your in-game name in the chat or just send me a battle request if you already have me added. Cool thumbnails, not like the not like the AI one some people use. Yeah, I started recently using using AI in my thumbnails. It is what it is. It's kind of the meta, and people are doing it. So but the L guy has really well edited videos. No, not just the thumbnails. He has good edits on his videos. I wish I would do edits like that on mine. I feel like it has to take a lot of time to do videos like that, but I don't know how he does it. Well, actually, I'm looking at his thumbnails right now. I'm pretty sure he does use some... he has to use some AI thumbnails. Some of those are definitely AI, but they're maybe like in a different style. Some are not, but I'm like almost certain that some of the thumbnails are AI. Like, well, I'm not an expert, but I would bet on it. But he has good thumbnails. I agree. I want the big predator. I'm just automatically clicking it whenever it's available. That's how my brain is coded. I think we're pretty much gonna do the same thing as last battle and hope it somehow works better this time. Okay, fuck. This time I might have to go for the Commodus ban. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for Ambrose and Leo. I'm not confident that my Westil would be fast enough to go before Marius, so it's not gonna get a turn. It would be kind of good pick if I could go first, or if I had her in 9B's Mercurial. Does Phantom Touch remove total card stacks? Would 6 deflection Wukong removes 3 stacks if he has Phantom Touch? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't think. I would suspect it might, but I haven't seen. I mean, I'm sure somebody in chat might know. Surely somebody has run Phantom Touch on something. It's not super common these days. I mean, I have used it in the past, but that's been a long time ago. I was running Gala in Phantom Touch back in the day. And by Gala, I don't mean Galatary, but actually Gala. Why you ban Commodus? Well, I have Leonardo was in Stone Skin, so I wasn't I didn't want to play with that. Okay, it does not. Leonardo barely survived with the stone skin, but Mavara is out, and I think that's it. Nobody's getting a turn. Okay. I don't know if that was too much fun for me. No, nobody got to do anything. It's so annoying to play against Marius, and Galadriel was doing stuns on top of that, and Nice can also stun. So much CC. What's my Predator stats? I can show it to you. The stats are not that insane. They are kind of bland. I mean, I could do a lot better stats on Predator if stats were the number one thing, but I have him in 9-piece Swift Parry, which is kind of hard build to do, obviously. The accessories are complete trash. I mean, banner is okay. We have one roll on speed and health substat usable. I literally have like a health banner, not crit. I mean, health amulet, not crit damage. The ring has health main stat and health substat, no rolls on it. The accessories are complete trash. The other pieces are kind of cute, but some of them not perfect. I could do perfect pieces on other sets, obviously. The good thing is that I have good bottom pieces. The gloves are the worst one, but triple speed is really good, even without health percentage. So I need to get like a better shield and maybe helmet too, but especially shield, and it would be a pretty good set. And I need to get the relic, the Lens of Intangibility. But I'm kind of trying to run him in a fast build. Right now he's not super fast, kind of high health, but if I were to be able to scramble my stats, I would actually go for more speed now that I'm running 9-piece Swift Parry and Chain Breaker, and I'm trying to go for like a full solo carry type of build on it, not like 250 speed in Stone Skin and Lethal and waiting out the enemy nuke and then one-shotting them. Other people do that build pretty often though. Okay, I'll add you to Synco. Friendly battles are popular. People like to do them. Every time we go for it, there's a lot of people. Okay, those are kind of familiar champions. I actually use all of those. You don't even have that much better blessing on Carnage than me. You have the accuracy, but not the speed. Should I go for Marius? When they're picking my champions, maybe I need to go for a speed team. Maybe not Lockout, but I'll go Marius, maybe. Okay, Bayek, you got a pretty good last pick though. I could totally ban it, obviously. Oh fuck, I still picked the Mavara. I was trying to not pick the same champions, but I totally forgot about her. My bad. It's the same thing with Predator. I'm just always automatically picking them because those two are like my must pick for basically every single battle. If they are available, I'm automatically choosing them. Okay, the next battle against Tusinga is gonna be the last one. Too many friendly battles. I'm happy though, I got the platinum, so this time we didn't miss it. Okay, do I have enough accuracy on my Marius is the question. Somebody was telling me to run Leonardo in Resist recently. Oh, it is in Resist. And I've seen other people running it. That might be something that I'll try at some point. Oh yeah, Marius with Nakarada is pretty nice combo. No more Grim Reaper. I actually have to do something after I end stream. And it's getting kind of late at my time. Not kind of late, it's 1 AM, to be clear. Platinum reset is very late for me. It used to be on the mornings, now it's like 12, but it's like 12 AM at my time. Yeah, Resist Leonardo does sound kind of good, and I've seen it work. I've lost to it before. I've seen other people run it too, not very often, but I have seen it multiple times, and I forgot who, but somebody was just recently telling me to try to run it on my account if I can, and I'm kind of interested. Oh, 6 AM in your time, okay. Fuck. I forget what country. Well, I don't know if Grim Reaper wants to say it. I think he said it before. He moved to like some. You can say it if you want. I'm not gonna say it. Grim Reaper had like an interesting story that he did like a specific type of job, and then he, you know, I guess got married, or was he dating, and then he wanted to like move to like a cheaper, warm country, which is a thing that I have thought about at some point too, and it's something that many Western people think about, that, you know, food and whatever cost X amount here, and if I only move to like, you know, name like one of those South Asian countries like Vietnam or Thailand or whatever, it would be like way cheaper, and I could maybe live like a super chill life and not work too much. I think Grim Reaper kind of went for that route. Okay, I think... Okay, GG, you destroyed me. I actually wasn't putting out the fight at all, like with my Marius. GG. People in the chat have been telling me that Marius is the answer to all of my problems. Obviously Marius is not is good, but it didn't carry me in that battle though. Predator probably would have, so. How am I getting second pick? Oh wait, they challenged me, so I always get second pick. I forget how it works that way in friendly battles. I'm getting second picked every time. Everybody's always taking my Predator. What witchcraft is this? But actually that's how it works. Fuck. Yeah, you summed it up perfectly, Defile. That's that's pretty much it. You're so right. Nah, we just need to do one battle. I need to go after this. What relic did you put on your Talena? Right now I have her in Hallowed Hilt, the one that gives speed main stat. If I had one of those like Mind of Margwat that gives accuracy and speed, or that's kind of my plan eventually, I will put Hallowed Hilt, or unless I get multiple good speed relics, I'm gonna put the speed relic on Fabian, and I'm probably gonna put one of those accuracy ones on Talena, and maybe do a different build with her. Either high accuracy or deflection. I think about it. Maybe both. I guess you could run both of those together. I don't know how I can kill this team. Theodose is just gonna cock me too hard. I have to ban it. But if I had, if I had options, I would probably put Mind of Margwat on Talena and then put Hallowed Hilt on Fabian. But if you have multiple speed relics, then just put it on every single lockout that you got. Shinny getting bullied. It is what it is. Not the first or the last time. Wait, if I... Well, I guess if he gets the block damage, I can still use A3. Yeah. Do I have enough damage though? That's the... Well, I should have enough damage with defense buff. Surely. Okay. We got the Marius, but we're still gonna get one tap by the Predator. Yeah, Stormcaller is surprisingly common. It's kind of those, chicken or the egg. Is everybody that plays Arena, they were lucky enough and they got Stormcaller, or do they play Arena because they have good account and they have Stormcaller? GG, I got completely wiped in that battle. I've seen people in my Discord flexing that they have like 3 to 5 Stormcallers on their account and they're just dropping it in, but it is what it is. To be fair, there is many other OP top tier relics to get than just Stormcaller, and you hope that you get like something rare and you can do something unique and special on your account. But a lot of the top accounts seem to have like most or all of the OP relics, like Chinang and Lens and Stormcaller and the other ones. The only really good mythic relics that I don't see very often is like Dread Bomb and, well, both of the Forge Bash relics and then the ones from Clan Wars. Those I don't see very often. Anyway, that's it. I have to go.